League action. Jeez, when was the last time we streamed an A-League game, mate? When was the last time we streamed an A-League game? And we are good to go. Hey guys, how you going to the BKR Sport? We are here as we're going to be streaming some A-League, baby. I can't believe it. We haven't done an A-League game probably since. Jeez, I actually don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. It's a decent little bit, though. I don't think we did any last. We might have done a couple last year, but overall, not really since 2019, or maybe streamed a bit in 2020. But we're back, baby. You know, let's get around the Australian Domestic League. Obviously, the SOCCEROOS had a fantastic campaign in the World Cup. I can't believe there's some crazy people out there saying it was a failure. It's like, no, it's not that we have to change our mindset. You just have to be realistic about kind of where our football's at right now, and you know, it's. We had a great World Cup where we were able to get into the round of 16, take on one of the best teams in the world, and I had a great lot of fun. It's just unfortunate that tonight we have to, if you're a Brisbane Roar fan like myself, you have to support against one of our boys in Craig Goodwin, who does play for Adelaide United. I don't know if he's playing tonight. I'm pretty certain he probably will be, but overall, looking forward to it. Looking forward to streaming the A-League again. We won't be doing every single game like we have done in the past, but we will be doing as much as we possibly can. Especially with the next 2 weeks or so. I have been taking a bit more of a break in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, no, ready to rock and roll, and let's get it. So let's get into the two-team lineups here, guys. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. But let's go and get that team lineup here of the Brisbane Roar first of all. Alrighty, so for the Roar, they've got Freak in goal with Neville, Aldred, Courtney Perkins, and Hingett at the back. Akbari, Truin, O'Shea, Denzaki, Milicic, and then also Charlie Austin up front there for the Roar today. On the substitutes, they've got Chapman, Hoare, Armiento, Knowles, Ademi, Zabala, and Holmes. So that is the team lineup there for the Brisbane Roar. I can't wait, really. I haven't watched a Roar game in ages, to be completely honest with you. You guys will probably speak quite a bit about it today, to be honest with you. But there's reasons why I kind of fell out with the A-League and fell out with the Roar in general. But now we're good to go. We're good to go now. But for Adelaide, their goalkeeper, well, let's go through their team here. So Gauchi, Javi Lopez, Bar, Popovic, Kito, Juande, Isaias, Alagish, Hadaran, Cavallo, and Hiroshi, with the substitutes being Delianov, Ansel, Blackwood, Dorigo, Irankunda, Madana, and also Iyal. So there's a lineup there for the Adelaide United. I have not watched a single A-League game so far this season, not going to lie to you. And haven't watched since last year. So I'm going to be getting back into it just like a lot of you guys probably are as well, considering it is the A-League and not many people do watch it. But it is exciting if you actually understand it from the perspective of what you need to understand it from. You know, overall, some people look at and try and compare to the Premier League, which is just ridiculous. Even compared to the MLS, which is also ridiculous. Two very different sports. They made a video the other day explaining, different leagues. Explaining the difference and explaining why you have to have realistic expectations about this league. So, it's going to be good. Hopefully we do have a bit of a hangover from the World Cup where people like myself are getting back into the game. I think it's time to move on from the bullshit that everything that went on back in, the likes of 2017, 18, 19, when I was last vlogging the Brisbane Roar and they were trying to shut down the den, shut down all the active areas. I don't know if that's still a thing, but obviously the FFA is not around anymore, so I guess a lot more trust can be thrown upon there. But no, let's get into the chat, let's see what you guys are saying, and let's get into it, mate. I have no idea how many people are going to tune in tonight, because obviously we haven't done A-League in yonkers, son. Absolutely yonkers, son. But yeah, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's get it. City Football TV says, hey Blaze, how's it going? It's going, mate, it's going. Marcus Thumer says, hey Blaze, how mate? I'm the football state, by the way. There you go, good on you, man. AFL God says, go United. Wizard Pelican says, hello, my friend. Hello, sir, how we doing? Marcus Thumer says, I think the SOCCEROOS performance in the World Cup is now a test in the A-League. Is now a test in the A-League. I don't know what that means. Are you saying that it's going to help the A-League? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not too sure necessarily what you mean by is now a test in the A-League. I'm not too sure. Dazman says, Roar will win. I can see the future. I like that. I like the future. I like the future. Future's good. Future very good. Future very good. Actually, isn't there a World Cup game tonight too? I'm not going to stream it, but I'm pretty certain there is a World Cup game tonight as well. Let's go over here and have a look. It's not England, France, is it? That'd be massive. That'd be absolutely massive. It is. No, it's Croatia, Brazil, and Netherlands and Argentina. Okay. So big night of football, big weekend, obviously. Croatia, Brazil, and then Netherlands and Argentina. And then on Sunday, we got Morocco and Portugal, and then England, France. I might stream the England, France game. We'll see how we feel. We'll see how we go. David Brown says Luis Suarez is in discussions with A-League men's bosses about playing in Australia from the next month as the competition's latest marquee signing. Suarez is? Luis Suarez? You're joking. Luis Suarez? I don't believe it. Surely not. I'm going to Google this. The game kicks off in about 10 minutes time, guys. The game kicks off in about 10 minutes time. I'm going to Google Luis Suarez and let's see if it comes up. Luis Suarez, the arm-biting munchin muppet. If you guys knew how to speak in Portuguese or Spanish, you would have seen me call him, say something to him on Instagram the other day. Luis Suarez back in Ireland, the Storm for Ghana rematch. It's just about the Ghana rematch there. Refused to apologise for Ghana handball in 2010. I'll send you a message there. 1 second, let's go have a look here. So Suarez, but this is a random fan page, I guess. Oh, it's just MVFC fans. Like, this isn't really anything to go off. Uruguayan superstar Luis Suarez is in discussion with the A-League men's bosses about playing in Australia from next month. That'd be great. It'd be great, but like that's not a trustworthy source. Like it's Melbourne Victory fans. I'll follow them because get around them, but in the same sense, I don't know how trustworthy that is. Zach Hewitt says, "Hey mate, ZH, good on you, man. Appreciate you." Rob Watson says, "It's not a big crowd here from KS Sports Stadium." Thank you, Robert. Now tell us what the weather is like. Sydney Football TV says, "All our goals in the World Cup were scored by current A-League players or players who are made in the A-League. So please don't throw the A-League under the bus. There's quality." I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking to me, then I'm not throwing the A-League under the bus. I'm literally, and this is something that I'll say as well, right, is that unfortunately, the A-League's a really tough predicament because a lot of fans will say, "Oh, we want all the fans to come back," because there's a lot of passionate, diehard fans that were there in the past, like myself, who was passionate, diehard in the past, and that fell out of love with it because of all the bullshit that went on. And then all the fans are like, "Oh, come back," and then to new ones like, "Oh, please come and support this game. We need it. It can be great." But then when you do come back, people like have a crack at you for having left in the first place, or they have a crack at you for being a bandwagoner per se. SOCCEROOS, and you're only here because of SOCCEROOS and whatnot. It's like, cool, bro. Like, you do you, but you can't complain for saying that people aren't here. And then when they do come back, and then you complain that they're coming back, it's just really silly. So, I think a lot of A-League fans have a different mentality where they, in regards to how they treat the fans welcoming back into the league, especially, people who do really want to get back into it and really do want to get involved. Dasmate says, hopefully the SOCCEROOS hype can continue into the A-League. Exactly right. Hopefully, son. Hopefully. Should be good. Western United, pretty sure they're the current champions. Western United are the current champions. Also dreadful. Just dreadful this year. Just dreadful. Dreadful. Marcus Smith says that would be good, the A-League in general. Will you stream Croatia versus Brazil and under 10 Netherlands? No, I'm probably not going to do... I might do the World Cup final or something like that, but it's not... Yeah, I'm using this little time as a bit of a break from all the streams and whatnot. I've had a crazy year with streams and vlogs and videos and whatnot, so I'm just kind of taking a little bit of a break in regards to doing as many streams as I would love to do. I'd love to do every single World Cup game, but obviously it's just not possible necessarily at the moment. Marcus Tibbs says Brazil will smash Croatia, unfortunately 7-0. I think that's a bit crazy, to be completely honest with you. I think Brazil's a good team, but in the same sense, don't underestimate Croatia. I do think that Croatia were lucky to get through over Japan, but that's because Japan were absolutely dribble when it came to the penalties. Not as bad as Spain, though. Not as bad as Spain when it came to penalties, however. They were just horrific. Like, I tell you, like, I have not seen, like, those two teams, some of the worst penalty taking I have ever seen. Like, truly, there was some of the worst penalty taking that I've seen on a professional level. And Spain as well. Like, to not score a single penalty against Morocco was just outrageous. Like, that was just absolutely outrageous. Let's see if I can click on this one here. I'm going to see, guys, I am in Fiji, so obviously I can't, there's no A-League on TV, so I have to get the stream online, which is not fun. It's never fun to stream online. It is never fun. Never fun to have to find these streams. What was I saying? I think Croatia will give it a good go. I think Brazil win, obviously, though. Sydney Football TV says the A-League also needs marketing. There's such a massive lack in marketing. Needs some funding to be put into the marketing aspect. At the moment, man, it's not really a priority. Priority right now is creating pathways to the top. It's all about creating the pathways to the top and giving the ability for young kids and our footballing landscape from the grassroots. It's look, yes, obviously marketing's great, but in the same sense, people like myself or other people on YouTube or Instagram or whatnot who create content, at least that is some form of marketing. But yeah, look, it is disappointing, but that's just how it is. Dasmo says Western United pretty sure they're the current champions. They're last as well. They are dreadful. Rob Watson says Sam Solomon versus. Okay, mate. Sydney Football TV says Suarez and Nani in the A-League at once would be an absolute madness. Nani's a little bit of a wank, but Suarez is huge. Yeah, Suarez would be absolutely huge. It'd be huge. Mark Stimmer says, can the A-League try to get Ronaldo? We've got to be realistic here, bro. Biff G Podcast says, hey man, how are you? It's been a while. The official A-League Facebook page has been teasing Suarez for weeks now. Well, it'd be insane if it happens. Obviously we had Del Piero, we had Villa. We've had some big players over time, and that would probably be. I would probably say that Luis Suarez would be the biggest that the A-League has probably ever had. And I understand that Del Piero was massive, and David Villa and the likes have been huge. But overall, I think Luis Suarez would just be ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Miss Saves fan says, g'day BK, I got tickets to the Melbourne Derby early today. Good stuff. Brighton Robinson says, g'day mate, you shouldn't much cricket this year. I obviously haven't been doing the West Indies, but I'll do the South Africa test. I'll do the South Africa test there. Keep Up YouTube channel for all people outside Australia. Is that still a thing? Is it still a thing, the Keep Up YouTube channel? I went to see if it was a live stream. I don't think that's there anymore, is it? I don't think it's like that anymore. You can turn NRL and AFL fans with a good enough product, Sydney Football TV. Hard to attract die-hard AFL and NRL fans to watch the A-League, so we need to focus our energy onto the football fans who ignore the A-League. I wouldn't necessarily say that's the truth at all, actually. I think that AFL and NRL fans are desperate to watch sport in the off-season. It's just that a lot of people find that football is boring, and that's their personal opinion, and that's fine. But overall, I think that they definitely can be drawn in. I think the success of the Socceroos has to do something there. They really have to utilise the success of the Socceroos. I don't think that Keep Up does this anymore, but I'll see. Ronaldo could buy the A-League if he wanted to. Absolutely, he could. Absolutely. Oh, no, actually, you can. Yeah, good. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is on YouTube. It is on Keep Up. Beautiful. He's gone and done it, son. Look at us go. We've got the game on YouTube for free. How good is that? I remember, I always knew that it used to be like this. I didn't know that they were still doing it. Beautiful. How good is that? Beautiful. How good is that? I've watched some stupid bloody stream with, Mexican commentary. City Football TV says Ronaldo has been linked with Saudi club Al Nassr, but I highly doubt the rumour is true. No A-League club can afford him though, unfortunately. I don't think that anyone will be able to afford him in Australia. I think that if anything, he'll go. But then again, he doesn't need the money. But I don't think that he's going to come to Australia. I think if anything, he'd go to the MLS. He'd go to the MLS over the A-League. Zachary was his only chance Ronaldo goes to the A-League is if he wants to be close to his family in Perth. Jeez, what's with bloody Perth, Jay? I'm getting sick of this bloody Perth shit. I'm getting sick of all you bloody muppets over there in Perth, Jay. I swear to God, everyone keeps saying, like, everyone's got family there. Like, Heath Ledger's from Perth, bloody Ronaldo's got family from there. I saw some sporting massive Messi had, like, a parent from Perth. Shut up, bloody Perth, you muppets. I tell you what, I swear to God, what's the go with Perth? What's the go with Perth, Jay? I tell you, there's something going on over there. There's something different in the water. It's getting a bit outrageous, but it's getting really outrageous. Sydney Football TV says, keep up helping the A-League now as well with free games. Let's keep the momentum. Yeah. Too bad that in our own country it's shithouse in regards to, I think, Paramount Plus or whatever. Yeah, but Perth's exactly right, Brighton. This is the greatest country alive. That's why. Well, that's actually incorrect because Perth is not a country. It's actually Western Australia because obviously it's not Australia. It's Western Australia. Gee whiz, man. It's just very simple stuff, man. Very simple stuff. Dennis says the famous tunnel. It is the famous tunnel here. It is the famous tunnel. Now, guys, we are literally about 1 minute away from kicking off here. Let's go and smack-a-roono that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. Get around it. Yes, sir. Oh, no, we've got the chat back. The chat back on the Keep Up. I've got to subscribe to him again. I may as well do him a favour. Hiroshi Ibusuki, 9 career goals, 5 head and 27 games for Adelaide United. I am going to struggle for names today. I can tell you that right now. Perth has a famous tunnel. Cool. Thank you. Sydney Football TV says Blaze score prediction for this one. There's the Den. Go the Den. Get up the Den, son. Get up the Den, son. They're giving it a cracking. You got to get around it. They've stuck through. They've they've put they've got their flares out. There's not many of them there, but in the same sense, hopefully it grows again, and that's the whole point of why we're creating content again, and that's the whole point of why we need people to get back out and support it. And I think that the A-League fans also have their responsibility to welcome fans back in as well. But it's good to see some active areas have lasted and some active areas haven't. My score prediction for this one, I'm actually going to back in a Roar win. I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1 to the Brisbane Roar here. I'm going to go 2-1 to the Brisbane Roar. We'll go with a Charlie Austin goal. For anyone who doesn't know, Charlie Austin used to play for Southampton, also for Queen's Park Rangers. Who else did he play for? He didn't play for Forest. I think he played, Queen's Park Rangers, definitely Southampton. I'm not too sure the other team, but there was 3 teams that were in the... I don't know if he was in the top flight for the third team. All right, so Brisbane will kick it off here. Dazmate says, pretty sure the last time I watched the A-League it was called Hyundai still. Probably, mate, because it's only... I think it was only this year, didn't it change? Like earlier this year. I think it was like February or something like that. City Football TV says, as a City FC fan, I can say Brisbane Roar are one of the bigger A-League clubs and I want them to get your fans back. They had amazing days at Suncorp when your fans turned up in massive numbers. Yeah, man, I remember those days. The game's kicked off, by the way. The game has kicked off. But yeah, I remember those days. I was there. I was in the den. I was in an active area. Matt, I loved the active area. I don't want to sit anywhere that isn't in the active area. We did it at the front line, the Titans. Obviously, we did with the Brisbane Roar, the Den. I've experienced the RBB. I've experienced the Cove. To an extent, the old Melbourne Victory Terrace as well. The Northern Terrace or whatever it used to be called. And I was a part of in the Newcastle Jets one as well. At one stage, Brisbane Roar here with a chance. Brisbane with a chance. Oh, no, that's going to be easy taking there from Adelaide. But yeah, look, I think that it'd be absolutely awesome. It hasn't even kicked off. It definitely has kicked off, mate. We're a minute in, son. We're a minute in. I'll go Denzaki as well to score a goal. Brisbane Roar here right inside. Here's a chance. Here is a chance. Whips it in. Oh my goodness me! It's gonna be I think corner. It is a corner. Thanks for coming. Zay Brown says, didn't Charlie Austin leave? I don't believe so. I'm pretty certain he's on the team sheet right now, isn't he? If I'm wrong, then shit. Well, shit. Am I wrong? Did he leave? And that was a corner. It was not a good corner, though. It was not a good corner there. All right, let's go have a look at the team sheet here. No, Charlie Austin's literally playing today, my guy. Literally playing today, but he's on the field. He's right there, son. City Football TV says, oh, that's right, about getting the Roar, the Den back. Yeah, the Den was amazing, man. I remember that the Roar versus Wanderers was my favourite time in the Den. Obviously, back in that 2011-12 era, the likes of Bruish and, Prime Barisha, and those guys. Shane Stefanuto at the time as well. I had no issues with him, though. But that playing team back then was fantastic to watch, and the Den was just Suncorp would not sell out, but pack it out, especially the first level. Now look at the crowds now, but then again, Redcliffe is such a shit area too. 1 second here, Adelaide with a chance. Ooh, that'll be a corner for Adelaide. Yeah, it's unfortunate because Redcliffe is such a shit area. There's no parking. It's just not. It's a wish version of the Gold Coast, Redcliffe. It's not a great place, and you're expecting everyone from Brisbane to travel all the way out to Redcliffe to watch a game. It's like it's a bit silly. They need to go back to Suncorp, but the thing is that Suncorp is just too expensive for the Roar. I don't know. It's hard. You need to wait for I don't know, man. It's really difficult with the A-League. Belmore is known to lag a bit, Daz, mate. Belmore's a map of place. Everybody ready for the Charlie Austin goodbye tour? Mate, he's going to score 14 goals today. He's going to score. Adelaide here, chance in. No, whack it away. Go the Rule. Thomas Bruish was a different breed. He was absolutely fantastic. There was also Enrique. We love Enrique. What a man. He's only 4'5". We love Enrique. I can't remember. What was it? We love Enrique. He's only 4'5". We love Enrique. He never takes a dive. We love Enrique. Trust in me when I say... Yeah, that was a great song. City Football TV says Thomas Barisha is a different breed. Dasmate says best out Barisha ruled my childhood. Barisha is an interesting one, man, because obviously you love him when he plays for you, but you hate him when he doesn't play for you. I remember when I remember when he played for Melbourne Victory, and it was after the Brisbane Roar, obviously, and he scored against us. I think it was a final, actually. And he scored at Suncorp, went up 1-0, and usually you don't celebrate against your old team, but he celebrated in the 90th minute. We ended up winning that game in regulation. We ended up winning that game 2-1. Brisbane Roar are the team in the A-League that it's like, it's never over until it's over. It's like what the Broncos used to be. There's something about Brisbane. But yeah, the Brisbane Roar were, I don't know about obviously now, but were that team that it's never over until it's over. Another one was against the Wanderers a few years back, and Jan Jadovich, their goalkeeper, made a mistake. It was 2-0 with like 2 minutes to go, and we ended up drawing 2-2. Zacchaeus, what are you watching it on? I'm in Fiji, mate, so I'm watching it on Keep Up on YouTube, which is great. It's free. So if you guys aren't in Australia right now, you can watch it for free on YouTube, which is fantastic. Here we go. Ooh, and there'll be a throw-in. Muppet that bloke is. He's a Muppet when he's not playing for Brisbane Roar. You think that would still come a big crowd at Suncorp? It was really, really sad at the end of it, man. It was really, really sad towards the end of those days at Suncorp. They take a game every now and then at Suncorp, but overall it's not every time. But it'll be interesting to see how they go now that the Dolphins are going to be coming in, because the Dolphins will utilise their stadium and also Suncorp. Jamie McLaren celebrated when he scored against Brisbane Roar early this season. That was surprising. Yeah, Muppet. Yeah, he celebrated in front of the den too, didn't he? I'm pretty certain that was a game at Suncorp. Didn't he, like, literally shush the den or something like that? I remember seeing something about that. Which is it's really strange. But, you know, you do you, man. You know, if that's what he does, then that's what he does. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, you keep trying to get into that A-League, that SOCCEROOS team, man. You keep doing it. I believe he probably should be. Like, I know Mitch Duke scored a goal against Tunisia, but overall I still think McLaren should have been starting. Sydney Football TV says, yeah, he did celebrate in front of the den. He got some fingers. Well, fair enough too. What a Muppet. What a silly, silly little Muppet, man. I will be showing that Sydney FC game tomorrow. I can't remember who it's Wellington Phoenix play the Wanderers, I think, early. I'm not going to show that game, but I am going to do Sydney FC game. Dansman says, you mean when Man City come into the NRL next year? Yeah. Please don't call the Dolphins Man City. Makes me sick, that. Redcliffe is just a wish version of the Gold Coast, man. Terrible place. Yeah, City, yeah. Sydney FC versus Melbourne City. Yeah, I'll be streaming that game. That should be a decent game. But Sydney have been bad this year, man. Sydney have really struggled this year in the A-League. They're not Sydney FC of all. Oh, that's for sure. Google says, is there anything I can watch this on other than Paramount? I really don't think so, man. That's the unfortunate thing about A-League in this country. But Brisbane Roar here down the left-hand side. Charlie Austin, come on, big fella, whip it in. Oh, keep it in. Know what he was doing there, but Roar do get the ball back. Here. Oh, good ball from Courtney Perkins. O'Shea, terrible ball from O'Shea to Austin, so it will be taken there by Adelaide. Oh, it was so close. David says Wanderers actually won a Sydney derby. Saw that, yeah, a great atmosphere. Oh, Adelaide, this is back and forth. Good block. Good block. David says Paramount is about 10 hours behind. So you're even behind the stream. That's crazy, because you guys are about 10 to 15 seconds behind me. And then... that's crazy. And then your stream is still behind. That's crazy. You must be legitimately like 30 to a minute behind. 30 seconds to a minute. But yeah, apparently that Wanderers versus Sydney FC derby was just raucous atmosphere. Good save there. Or not good save. It's fine save there by Freak. That's another one that missing from back in the old days. Theo. Jamie Young. I remember when no one wanted Jamie Young to come through because it was everyone just wanted Theo. They were the days, man. That was so much fun there. Oh, here we go. Chansey. That's a great ball. Oh, Charlie Austin can't get his feet right. He can't get his feet right. Oh, my gosh. So 8.5 minutes gone. He's still 0-0, but it's a back and forth game. I wonder how many people will give a shit. Like, I wonder how many people will actually still will give it a crack after the World Cup. Like, the next World Cup is a real big primer. So I'll say this, like, this World Cup has been fine, but in the same sense, the times were still quite shithouse. Yes, I know everyone got up for the Argentina game, and most people, did watch it, but it was still a shit time zone. America's going to be brilliant. Like, America's time zone's beautiful, because if you don't know America's time zone, the only one that sucks is, like, New York section. Everywhere else is really good. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning, 12 p.m., 1 p.m. kind of deal. Even 10 a.m. and whatnot. So it's a brilliant time to watch the football compared to what we've had to watch every single time when it was in Germany, when it was in, obviously, in Qatar right now. Where was it in 2010 was South Africa, 2014 was Brazil, all the shit time zones. Brazil was pretty bad too, actually. America's time zone will be like NBA. That is the time zone, yes. Yeah, because the NBA is playing in America, Zach. But yes, very good time zones. As long as it's not on, like, 2 p.m. in New York time. 2 p.m. New York time. That will suck. That's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. But besides that, most games will be on at a really good time. So Adelaide hit on their own side. 10 minutes gone here, guys. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new. Adelaide cut inside. It's a great ball. It's a great ball. Halloran. Hibasuki gets that ball out wide. Whips it in. Harvey Lopez has a nice little whipping, to be honest with you. Been a pretty good game so far. It's definitely not something that you'd scoff at. It's like, it's quite fast. But this Adelaide team is not the same Adelaide team I know, man. Where are Adelaide sitting on the table? Let's get a look here. Adelaide is sitting in third position. It's not bad. Obviously, it's very early, but like, Courtney Perkins here. Chance here. Oh, Courtney Perkins turned off quite well. No, I'm not talking too many streams at the moment, man. Last Ship says, looking forward to World Cup action during lunch in 2026. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And that's the thing. That's when it's a really good time to really get, more A-League support, because people will actually, you'll know that people have actually watched it. Because I'm telling you, still most people wouldn't have watched the World Cup games, despite maybe only Argentina game. They wouldn't have got up. They would have watched maybe Tunisia, but I don't think they would have given a shit. At 9 p.m. or 8 p.m, I don't think many people who didn't watch football would stay up to watch it. Brisbane Roar here with a chance. That's a terrible. Oh, inside. Oh, Milosinic so close. VAR says, let's go BK back on the A-League chance. He's back on, son. He's back on. He's right here. Yes, sir. Zach says 6 a.m. time slot this World Cup is fine. For you it is, not for everyone else. A lot of other people don't like that time slot. Some people like to sleep in, man. Or some people like to, wake up at like 8. And that's early. But, 6 a.m. is not bad. That's not bad. So, corner. For Brisbane Roar. Kai Truin is whipping the ball in here. All right, that's not a good delivery there. But it comes out the edge of the box, and they put it back outside for Akbari. And back to O'Shea. O'Shea! No. Oh, no. No. Just didn't even know there was a 3 in the morning before this World Cup. I highly doubt that one, sir. Considering you're a New England Patriots fan. And in Australia, the NFL kicks off. Well, not kicks off. Actually does kick off at 3 a.m. What an absolute shocking shot. We're the World Cup after USA. We are? No, it won't come to Australia. They'll probably give it to Morocco. Morocco have been begging for a World Cup for a long time. And I'm telling you that a place like Saudi Arabia or UAE or someone will try desperately to get a World Cup after the supposed success of Qatar. But, media, obviously everyone still remembers, but because it's unfortunate because the quality of football, I know it's weird, it's unfortunate, but the quality of football in Qatar has been so good that people have forgotten and now are thinking that the whole World Cup is a great World Cup. The World Cup itself is actually quite shithouse because it's in a country that is absolutely disgusting. But the football has been fantastic. So Saudi Arabia and the likes will try and get a World Cup here, but Morocco have been desperate for. Have been desperate. I think they've bid for 5 World Cups and been rejected for all of them. I think if anything, we'll get the 2034 one or the 2038 one. I don't think they'll give us 2030. Probably just the test matches X. I'm not a big fan of the old BBL. Like, I do BBL. I don't mind it. Like, maybe we'll see. I might stream some, especially considering they're on weekdays and there's nothing on weekdays. So I might do some BBL, actually. I'm not the biggest fan of BBL, obviously. I'll watch it. But I definitely will prefer the tests. Because I find that tests actually, there's actually tactics and structure involved in it. But T20 is also quite exciting. Test cricket is real cricket. I absolutely agree. Early BBL was epic. Yeah, I think BBL has also lost a lot of its shine, especially considering that it is very gimmicky nowadays. But you have to make it gimmicky. Passing accuracy so far: Adelaide 82%, 76% for the Roar. I'd say the Roar have been the better so far, though. I would definitely say the Roar have been on top. Oh, that's a nice play. Nice play there. I'm going to get into the A-League too, go Western Sydney Wanderers. Good stuff, man. Yeah, get into it. Especially the Wanderers. Trust me, you want to get involved with the RBB. I've had my issues with them in the past, but in the same sense, they're a very, very good supporter base. Brian Robinson says, when the old greats were still cracking around in BBL was something special to watch. Yeah, like Shane Warne, when... one second. Halloran inside the box, puts it up. That's good dink in. That's a good dink in. Oh, good block. Good block. Oh, I think it's an offside. No, it's going to be corner for Adelaide. Yeah, the likes of Shane Warne, Mitchie Johnson. I think he was offside there, Halloran. Halloran used to play with the Brisbane Roar quite a few years back. When the Wanderers are good, the A-League is good. You're right. Shut up, Taz. You're right. Oh, no, I just realised A-League streams can be the worst because you start to see all the Asian gamblers. The Asian gamblers come out and they tell you like 2-2 half-time and you're just like, bro, shut up 2-2 at half-time. Like, it's not going to happen. And then if it doesn't hit 2-2 at half-time, cleared off the line. Oh, my God. Cleared off the line there for the Brisbane Roar. That was terrifying. And then when it doesn't hit 2-2 at half-time, they say rigged or mafia. That's what they say. They say mafia. Mafia. At least now we've got subscribers only. Oh, that's so lucky we had a man on the line there. I don't know why Freed didn't get back for it. He should have been able to get back for that. Yeah, mafia. I remember sometimes they blame me. The best thing about A-League streams, they blame me for the score not being what they wanted. I thought it was a throw-in. Oh, that's going to be goal kick. Let's go. Shut up, Halloran. Just shut up. Shut up. Where is this being played? This is at Redcliffe, mate. Damn, the Adelaide Mafia. It's not the Adelaide Mafia, mate. It's not the Adelaide Mafia. It's Canberra Mafia. Canberra Mafia. It's the only good thing to do in Canberra. I see the boss says, hey, hello, mate. Raw Mafia. I tell you. So 18 minutes gone here. I think Dolphin Sames... Oh, it's called KO Sports Team now, whatever. But I think something that really doesn't help it is that it doesn't have a... I think it's a south side. I don't think it has a south stand, because obviously that's where the clubhouse is. They've only got the northern stand. Stadiums really need the whole circular to have a good atmosphere and good rhythm about the crowd. Senior Smith is what we're thinking over 2.5 goals full time. I think it'll be over 2.5 goals. Yeah, I personally think there should be over 2.5 goals. There's already been 7 shots. There's already been 7 shots from Adelaide. I think 5 or 4 shots from Brisbane so far. It just comes down to if they can smack it on target. But there's enough opportunities here. And Adelaide have a chance right now. Just outside the edge of the box. They're going to cut back. Good defense. Good defense. I would say over 2.5, but if you're betting, it's your choice. That's going to be a good shot, but it will be a I am, Jay. I'm right here, right now, here at Redcliffe. Excuse me, sir. You're a Broncos fan? You're a dickhead. Thank you. Just letting him know. Just wanted to make sure he knew. We've only had one shot, apparently. Xavier, I actually think there was a couple of games I decided to go. I have decided. Let me have a look here. January, February, March. No, when I get back is in January. So, my first vlog. Oh, hold on. Charlie Austin, Milesnic. And that's a free kick, surely. Looking at my schedule right now. Roar vs City. So, Brisbane Roar vs Melbourne City is on the on the weekend of the 21st, 22nd. So, and that vlog will come out the 23rd. And then Roar vs Mariners in February is a vlog I want to do. And then that's when the NRL starts. And I won't really do too much of that. Bang. How many quarters have there been? A lot. Adelaide, I think, have had one. Oh, no. I think there's only been 3, actually. Brighton says, well, relax, mate. Too far. No, Brighton. No. I didn't go far enough, mate. I didn't go far enough, Brighton. That's actually very, very soft. Do you think I went soft than you, man? Yeah, he said yeah. Yeah, I went soft than him. You are a dickhead, but you are. Tell ya. The thing that frustrates me about the Raw is that they're a very basic, like strategical team. Like they're not a very high pace offense. I know they beat Sydney FC 3-1 just before the World Cup break, but they're just so bleh, and it have been for like 5, 6, 7 years. Good defense there. So 20 minutes gone here, guys. 20 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. We will be doing the Sydney FC versus Melbourne City game tomorrow. Yeah, because this is like, if you're an A-League fan of a few years ago, like this is a weird table. Maybe not Melbourne City up top. Oh, Brisbane Roar here with a good chance. O'Shea will find it for Milicic. Get that ball inside. Milicic. Oh, chance. Oh, it's good defense again, man. It's good defense again. You're joking. Canberra probably the next A-League team. Yeah, Canberra. Wollongong is a chance too. But I'd say, yeah, Canberra. So that would make it 13 teams. You need more than 12 teams. So, yeah, Canberra, you need to have at least another team. So 2 more teams get added in. Canberra and maybe Wollongong. Besides City, this is a weird ladder. Yeah, besides City, this is a strange ladder to come back to anyway. But yeah, I'd say Wollongong and Canberra. If you're going to go again, you probably look at Gold Coast again without Clive Palmer, the Muppet. And I don't think North Queensland's a shout at all. I really don't. Perth a good team, Adelaide a good team. I would love Tasmania, but I don't even know if they've got too much football down there. I don't know what their football team's like, especially considering they're focusing on getting an AFL team there. Oh, that's a free kick. That's a bad tackle too. That's a yellow card, really. That should have been a yellow card, really. Is it big enough to add teams yet? Well, we only added the Western United and MacArthur like 2 years ago. Like we only added 2 more teams like a couple of years ago. So realistically, what needs to be done is it needs to be. The NPL needs to have a promotion relegation system. I'm not saying from the NPL to the A-League. I'm talking about like every step below, like NPL and below, you have promotion relegation. And then obviously maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 years on the track, we can look at actually involving promotion and relegation from the NPL to the A-League. But it's very difficult. It's such a hard conversation to have because so many things have to, like it's just very difficult overall. The financial support from the clubs who are in the A-League would not be able to survive if they didn't get the money from TV, etc. RC Boss says, I would actually like to see Adelaide in the A-League. No, mate. All right, so Brisbane Roar down the left-hand side here. That's a good shout. Oh, my God. The passing. Oh, it's going to be a free kick. All right, let's go. Bankstown City Lions FC next team. You're a Muppet. You are a Muppet. Tasmania would be awesome, but I don't think they've got a football stadium for one. I don't know how much they care about football. Realistically, Tasmania is just an AFL and cricket area. Alright, here we go. It's a Brisbane Roar here with a nice little free kick. Decent way out. He's not going to score a goal from here, but he's going to whip it in. It's a good whip in too, actually. Very good whip in. Ooh, cheeky, but it will be a goal kick. Tommy Aldred, big boy, big bopper, big centre back. Try to get that header on target, but unfortunately does go out for a goal kick. And Zane says, "No, mate, Wollongong Wolves is going to be in the A-League over Bankstown." I don't think you understand that Daz is joking, Zane, because he's a Muppet Bulldogs fan. And two, yeah, I said Wollongong. I said Canberra and Wollongong will be the next two that probably get thrown in. But Canberra will be in first, but they'll both come at the same time anyway. Maybe not, actually. The A-League doesn't really care too much about buys. They're pretty happy to go through seasons where teams get buys every week. We had it before West United came in. Did we originally have United first before MacArthur, or did we have MacArthur and then West United? I can't remember. Oh, please don't sue me, by the way, Zane. Please don't sue me, mate. I'm so sorry that I stole your idea that I've seen with like a million different people on TikTok. Like, what a muppet. Copied you. Unbelievable. That's like literally any video that anyone's ever done is effectively a copy of somebody else. That was funny. I did laugh when I saw that. So the game's definitely slowed down a lot more now. Don't take anything I say seriously. I've never done that. Never would. Never have. Never will. And that's going to go back here for the Roar again. Oh, yeah, it'd be easy. Easy grab there. So people keep talking about Charlie Austin. What? So is Charlie Austin only here for this year, is he? I'm disgusted and annoyed. You'll have a lawsuit. Good, mate. Better. I better. Roller Royce, I wanted to bet on Adelaide. I don't know, man. I think the Roar have actually been better. It's just that the stats-wise, it's not showing that. Like, shots on target, shots in general have favoured Adelaide, but I don't think they've been necessarily better. They're both as kind of equally matched as we currently speak. Brian Robinson says, 36-year-old goat-headed man from Belmore isn't a serious creature. He's not a serious creature. He's not. But that's a Lakers jersey he's got in his photo with the goat. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't actually have Ayo Dosunmu, which makes no sense why he would have a goat as a head. Reckon Ballarat Bombers should be the next team. I reckon you're a muppet. Bonesy Boy says, Ronaldo's home with Brisbane Roar. I want Sergio Aguero. That's who I want. Another says, can you stream Argentina vs Brazil semi-final? Considering that they haven't made the semi-final yet, it's going to be quite difficult to do that. If they do it, then yeah, I probably will stream it. But they haven't made the semi-final yet, champion. Netherlands is still a good team. Netherlands could do Argentina, and I think Brazil beat Croatia. Roller Royce, Charlie Austin used to score tons at Burnley. Burnley was the other one. I was saying Southampton and Queen's Park Rangers. I was trying to ask the chat before who was the third team, but no one answered it. But yeah, it was Burnley. He mainly scored at Southampton, wasn't he? Wasn't he? Oh, QPR was when he kind of made his trolley name. Get my wife me says, I'm going to get into the A-League. Which team do you recommend I support? It's not about who I recommend you support. It's who's your local team. Ronaldo going to be the next Sturridge. Mate, Sturridge, that was the biggest over-wank buddy bullshit situation I've ever seen in my life. You've got an early Croydon knowledge. He's got an early Croydon. It's the ultimate early crow. They've not even made the work. Neither of them have made a semi-final yet. And Nodrix, what's a bandwagon A-League club? You. Bandwagon A-League club would be Sydney FC normally. Not this year, though. Melbourne City. Melbourne City for sure. They used to be known as Melbourne Heart, then Manchester City bought them as a part of the City Football Group, and unfortunately, they have picked up a very unfortunate moniker of being plastic. Zane Potter says, you reckon if Ronaldo did join the A-League, which will never happen, would all his games he plays in sell out? Absolutely, yeah. That's a goal kick there for the Roar. Absolutely, easy. Easy, not even close to a question that. definitely every game will be sold out. And it would have to be because they would have had to spend a lot of money to get him to the A-League. You know what I'm saying? So, but then again, like we keep saying that it's not going to happen, but apparently Luis Suarez's potential is apparently high potential to come to the A-League. So Luis Suarez's name, albeit may not be as high as Ronaldo, his name is absolutely superb if they get him to the A-League, which could be a real turning point. A real turning point for the A-League if they can get someone of Luis Suarez's stature. The guy's a piece of shit, but he's an absolutely unbelievable player. Absolutely unbelievable player. He will destroy the A-League. He will destroy the A-League. I wonder where he'd go. Where would he fit? I guess he'd fit anywhere, but where would Luis Suarez play? Where would he suit best? Besides the Brisbane Roar. Please. Please. Please, 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 please. If you had to put money on a winner, who are you picking? Right now, mate, I'm probably saying... Well, it's looking good for a draw. I'd still probably say Roar. I really would. I really would still say the Roar. Zane Potter said... They've been in here. Adelaide. Cleared away for... That's going to be a corner. Corner. I kind of don't know because when Del Piero played for City, they hardly sold out. Del Piero has not got a name like Cristiano Ronaldo. And also, Del Piero has not got a name like a Luis Suarez. Now, Del Piero was a great player, but yeah, it's not the same. Even David Villa is not on the same level as those guys in regards to the name. Chewy Suarez, mate, he's a hungry man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. He wants to have a bite of the old arm. We'll give him a chunk, son. Give him a chunk. Jay Hayes mate's back. And it's going to be out for a blazekippaxross to the Brisbane Roar. He did well in Western Sydney. No, I don't think Luis Suarez would fit well in Western Sydney. No. He doesn't have a bum bag. Luis Suarez does not walk around with a bum bag 24/7. So unfortunately, he would not fit well in Western Sydney. No. Same posted at the time he did, to be honest. No. Del Piero's brother, no. Del Piero's name is not on the same scale of Suarez and Ronaldo. Especially not Ronaldo. Especially not. Del Piero was never of the same caliber that those guys get spoken about in. Del Piero was a fantastic player, though. Guy Something Mouse says, would you say Ronaldo has the biggest name in football history? No, I would say Pele or Diego Maradona. The thing is, though, is that you have to define Ronaldo, right? Because people forget. So 31 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Hit that big old red subscribe button. But you got to define Ronaldo, because there was an actual Ronaldo from Brazil that was absolutely ridiculous. He's called Fat Ronaldo. All right, so Brisbane Roar here with another free kick, and they're going to whip it inside the box here. Chance here. Brisbane Roar, no save. Woohoo, spicy. People forget about Brazilian Ronaldo. You could make an argument that Brazilian Ronaldo was better. Like, you could make an argument that Brazilian Ronaldo was better. Like, Ronaldo, as in Cristiano, is absolutely unbelievable, but... Yeah, Roller Royce, is you a Brisbane fan? Oh, save. Save by freak. So I am. I was a very passionate Brisbane Roar fan up until the 2017, 18, 19 era when... the FFA and the A-League had issues and fans and you know, a lot of shit went down. If you're an A-League fan, you know what I'm talking about. And I kind of was with that, and I had issues with the club as well, and I don't like our owners. I hate the ownership of the Brisbane Roar, and I think every Brisbane Roar fan hates the ownership. And I kind of just trickled away. And then, as a content creator, I do really want to, you know, I have streamed Premier League in the past. I don't feel like the Premier League needs to have that support. You know, I would rather create content for the A-League and, you know, you put more eyes onto it, especially considering I have a decently sized rugby league audience and the likes. Some people might not watch football, might not watch A-League, but with, you know, me doing it, they can potentially get into it and support it because we need it for the next World Cup. So, you know, it's... like, I am a Raw fan, and I definitely, I love the Raw, but I'm still finding a way to trust this league again, because it was bullshit what happened, man. It was really bullshit with the way that we all got treated. by people like Rebecca Wilson. G'day from Zakitos in Greece. We are. He's all the way there in Greece right now. Sasha Kelton says, shit haircut though, Brazilian Ronaldo. Mate, don't ever insult the big old Brazilian Ronaldo. Fat Ronaldo. I feel like Messi is the best player. Ronaldo has a bigger name. Ronaldo has a bigger name. Of course he does. He's the most followed footballer, sports person on Instagram. He's got like 500 million. He's got like 550 million people who follow him. Roller Royce, I like the A-League and I'm from England. Well, most people in Australia don't like the A-League. But that's good to see, man. That's good that you're watching all the way over in England. I would say the A-League. Oh, that's a good chance here. Oh, good. That's going to be grabbed there by the keeper. Whereabouts in England are you from? Brian Number says, Brazilian Ronaldo, I think, copped heaps of knee injuries, had to cut his career short. Brazilian Ronaldo was an absolutely fantastic player, man. CS Mrs. Games drive 1-0 finish. Maybe. Honestly, could finish 0-0, to be honest with you. But yeah, 1-0, 2-0. It has gone dry. For the first 20 minutes was actually quite good, but it has gone dry this last 15 or so. Carlos Cheddar says, is a decent crowd in Redcliffe? Not really, bro. Oh, Lincoln. So are you a Lincoln City fan, or do you actually support a team that is, above? I think Lincoln City, geez, what are they? They would be, I don't even think they're in the league, are they? I don't think they're in League 3. I don't even think they're in League 2, are they? Bones Boy says, A-League just needs to be available on more platforms. A-League needs to be available on, likes of KO. Because League 2, so they are in League 2. They are in League 2. That's going to be another free kick. Another free kick in a very similar position for Brisbane Roar. They keep getting free kicks. Just has on the edge of the box, over to the left-hand side. Kai Truant, that is going to be his free kick. And Javi Lopez with the yellow card. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, my beach. Bye-bye, my beach. Liverpool. Oh, yikes. Oh, boy. Big yikes. Big yikes. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was saying. Imagine a Champions League final in Australia. That is the dumbest comment I've ever seen. Zach Hewitt says, saw a clip of a father and his son, and the son asked for his hair like Ronaldo, so the father gave him fat Ronaldo's hair. Jeez. Roller Royce is winning Jude Bellingham. I think we all know where Jude's going, butter. He's going to a football club that sings Hey Jude. Oasis loves the club. Big fans. Because they're from Manchester. So, 10 minutes to go here. The first half. Brisbane Roar inside! Oh, cleared away. Still a chance if they're all. Go down the box. Just dive, son. Do a, what's his name? No, I was about to say an Italian joke. But Italy are the joke. Tell you that. A-League needs to be free. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, no, it doesn't need to be free to wear. It needs to be on KO. Most people who watch sport have KO. France or England, who goes through tomorrow? I think France go through. I know you're going to hate that as an Englishman, but I think France are too good, man. And I really do think that it's going to be a France-Brazil final. I know that's the favourite, but it is what it is. Yeah, like back in the day, everything used to be on KO. A-League, Premier League, NRL, AFL, rugby, cricket, NBL, NBA, NFL. Bro, everything. Champions League, everything was on Foxtel. Oh, that was like... Yeah, 2000... Oh, that's a great tackle. That's a great tackle there by Adelaide. Lawn bowls would have been on there, Jay. That would have been your perfect thing. That was your favourite television show back in 1914. Just before the Titanic sank. I actually think that you were watching the lawn bowls when the Titanic was currently sinking. Yeah. Southern Girls says, yeah, KO used to be wild. No, not KO. No, I'm talking about Foxtel. Foxtel, this is before KO was a thing. It says NFL, NBA gets hardly anything on KO now. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. Jack Hingett still cracking on for the Roar. What a man. Jack Hingett's been on this channel quite a few times. Not as much as Jamie Young. Jay says, I was playing lawn bowls on the Titanic as it was sinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Greg Martin says, what about the Indian belly dancing competition? Mate, I tell you what, sometimes that shit got a bit too crazy for me. I love my competition, I love my sport, but man, the way they move They're going. Their belly is rolling 40 kilometres an hour, mate. It's pretty full on. I see a lot of Lakers and Warriors games on KO. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, there's a lot of Lakers, Warriors. I think even the Knicks. I don't think they play many Bulls games, but obviously those kind of teams, the big city teams. The big city teams is what gets those. And baseball. I think baseball gets one game a day or something ridiculous. Chucker says, Brian, don't be like that, mate. It's your first day on YouTube. You can see that coming a mile away. Why was Bellingham linked with Madrid? Madrid have too many midfielders. He's not going to Madrid. A mile away. OG Foxtel box didn't muck around. It didn't muck around. It did not muck around. Those are the days we can play games as well. Oh, no, that's a goal. That's going to be a goal. No, good clearance from Brisbane Roar. Really good clearance. Roland Roy says, I may get to the bookies at half-time, bet 20 on Adelaide. I wouldn't bet on this game. I wouldn't bet on the A-League. That's what I would say. I would say, save your money, mate. And, that's a great ball. That should be a goalie. That should be, have a crack, man. Muddy bish. Yeah, I'll be a corner here, but that was terrible there from Adelaide. KO has about 2 Angels games a season. The only time that Cubs games get played, and Cubs are a big team, besides the Dodgers, Yankees, and Red Sox, I'd say Cubs is probably the 4th biggest team in regards to international support and whatnot. The only games we ever get is the games against the Cardinals. Zach Bellingham is also linked with Arsenal. I believe she's linked with every team, mate. Adelaide here whips it in, and that's going to be off the post. Off the post. 40 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Just ignore that idiot in the chat. Hey, Aspen, you're an idiot. How about that? You like that one? Aspen Hamidi, I'm paging you. You're a dickhead. Shut up. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. All right. So I think this is a corner. Exactly right, Jay. Don't be that idiot. It is a corner here for Adelaide. Ronaldo the top. Okay. And Raw will clear it away. Oh, whips it back inside for Adelaide. No, good defense here from the Raw. Good defense. Good defense there by the Raw. This game's okay. Like, it's fine. It's nothing special. It's nothing special, mate. Adelaide seem to be all over Brisbane. Do they? I wouldn't say that at all. At all. Brian says, test matches are relaxing to watch after a long day of work. Test matches are pretty good. I love test matches, man. But in the same sense, I don't understand what you mean by a long day of work when it's on during work. The test matches are on during work. Jordan says, how I watch this game. You watch it by turning the TV on. Yeah, about that. You like that one? I'm here all night, don't worry. Don't worry. Alright, Adelaide here. If only Adelaide had a... I don't know what that means. Brian says it's a day 9 and this one starts 3 p.m. Oh, true. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. No Discord, mate. Hipasuki gets that ball in here for Adelaide. Adelaide have been the better team the last 10 minutes. I wouldn't say they're all over them. Greg just look behind Blaze. Exactly right. Yeah, you want to watch the game. It's right on here, mate. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, Roller, I think we could have told you, said probably about maybe 20 minutes ago that you were an Australian. About 20, maybe 25, 30 minutes ago. Scotty Boland back in the team. Mate, Scotty Boland, what a man. What a sexy, sexy man, Scotty Boland. What a sexy man that man is. Did he get to play again after that MTG test? Did he get to play the test after, the SCG? I can't remember. And that will be a throw-in. Chance here for the Raw. Whip it in. Corner. Here comes a corner here for the Brisbane Roar. Here's a corner for the Raw. 2 minutes to go here of regulation. I think there maybe be 1 minute max. 1 minute max. Played Tassie. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think he did actually. Oh, I think he did. That was the last test, wasn't it? The Tasmanian? No. Yeah, I think Tasmania was the last test, wasn't it? Roar here on the left-hand side. No one's... Oh, shit. Oh, what? Did the... Akbari was the one who headed that backwards. That was really strange. Oh, still a chance. Oh, save. That's an incredible save there from the keeper from Adelaide Gauchi. Oh, back inside here. Cleared away. That was an incredible save there from Gauchi. I thought that was about to be a goal 1-0, Brisbane Roar. And again, look at Roar just push right now. They're pushing. That's great there from Adelaide. Great from Adelaide to get that. That was nice. Oh, chance here, Roar. Oh, jeez. This game has woken up in its last 2 minutes or so. It's woken up. It's woken me up. It's woken you up. Look at us go. We're flying, son. We are flying. I thought that was going in there. Not the deflection shot, the second one. That was a nice shot, but that was really good, especially with all those players in the way. Joe Gauchi there with a great save. A lot of people in front of him. All right, look at how many players back Adelaide have. This honestly could be a 0-0 game. It could be. I hope it's not, though, because that would really suck for the casuals, like the ones who are just watching it because, of the World Cup. They would have turned this game on hoping for something, and this a 0-0 is not what we want to happen in the first game back. A 0-0 is not what anyone wants because it won't capture the casuals. We want to capture them all, mate. We've got to catch them all. You've got to catch them all. Oh, good steal. Shoot. Oh, you stupid, silly little muppet, man. Shoot the goddamn ball. Oh my god, that was a shot. That had a little bit of spice, a little bit of tang, a little bit of cheeky, bada bing, bada boom, a bit of this, bit of that. That's what that had. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how I explained it. So 15 seconds to go here of the first half. I'd say... Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any clear, definitive lead after this first half. Marcus still doing free A-League tickets with the Happy Meal this year? Probably, mate. Probably. Can't believe that, eh? Can't believe that. That's what do you think of the Sports Show charity match? Yeah, looks good, man. You're going to have to keep an eye out, mate. Keep an eye out. Should be good. Brian says, would you rather a blowout or a draw to improve the game in A-League? Would I rather a blowout or a draw to improve the game in A-League? I would rather see... I think a casual would rather... If you're talking about like a 0-0 or a 10-0, I would say a 10-0 would be better. And the reason being is because at least they saw goals. I think that casuals at least want to see something. Not necessarily... It's not about the actual result itself. They just want to see quality and quality goals. So I would say, you'd rather see a blowout than a 0-0 draw. Are you going to play? You're going to have to wait and see, man. You're going to have to wait and see. Dasmate says, surely you pester him. Ask him if I'm going to play. I can't say anything. I'm just here watching the A-League, son. Dasmate says, surely going to play front row. Mate, front row, I'll be fullback, mate. Look at me, I'm a winger, mate. Nifty little winger, pacey, man. But there you go, guys. It is half time, and unfortunately, it is 0-0. It is unfortunately 0-0. But go and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for a new idea. I'm going to go put my phone on charge. That's a great idea. I've never had a better idea in my life. Let me see if I can do this here. I actually love that the A-League has... I love that the A-League, you can watch it for free on YouTube. Say Brown's America one is by the year. There you go. They'll have to pay you fullback money. No, they will. I tell you. Absolutely. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just going to go put my phone on charge. You can still kind of hear me, but in the same sense, I'm resting, mate. He's resting. Let's move that over there. Alright, there you go. Don't tell me what to do, but I'll do it. Yeah. Roller Royce. If I have to hear you ask me one more time about your buddy, I want to lay Adelaide. You want to lay someone in Adelaide. What's going on here? He's definitely involved. I can tell by the way he's answered. I don't know what you're talking about, son. I'm just sitting here, just putting my feet up, watching some A-League football, watching the Brisbane Roar win the game, which is going to happen. Absolutely. Absolutely. Your fault that's not 2-2, Blaze. It is my fault, Zach, to be completely honest with you. Jay says Adelaide as a whole. Well, hey. I disagree. Because you cannot have churches in a whole. Churches are religious sanctity. And it's on a whole. It's a boring city, though. It is, absolutely. Absolutely. Brian, do you care about La Liga? No, not at all, man. I barely care. The only football I care about in Europe is the Premier League. I keep up with it. The thing is with me, man, my life is sport, right? So you could ask me a question about any professional sporting league, like a professional sporting league in the world, and I'll be able to have at least a half decent conversation. The one that is my weakest sport, I would say, is ice hockey, but I still will be able to keep up and maintain a conversation in that sport. But, if you ask me about La Liga, Bundesliga, Premier League, NBA, NFL, baseball, everything, I'll have a decent understanding about it. I'm Jamaican. Brian says the only good thing about Adelaide are the day-night test matches. Yeah, Adelaide is good for those. Adelaide is very, very much good for those. 100%. Yeah, very much good. I love those day-night test matches. I think there's just a little bit of spice to it. The day ones are cool and all, and it's you sit back, you can have a beer or a coffee and just relax during the day. Grab some Maccas, something like that. But the day-night test, there's just something about it where I don't know what it is. There's something special about them. There's something special about those day-night tests. But traditionally speaking, it's only the day ones that are good. Perth people don't have legs to walk on to call other places holes. You tell him. Zach, you make sure that Jay knows. You make sure Jay's put back in his place. So he needs to know, son. He needs to know. But I think this is actually not too bad of a crowd. I think this is not too bad of a crowd for Redcliffe. Obviously, it's not going to be sold out. The Roar are still struggling. For example, look at the table right now. They are currently sitting in 9th. If they are to win, one second here. If the Roar are to win, let's go have a look here. A-League. Does anyone still stream A-League? Am I the only streamer in A-League now? If I was to do this, who is A-League streamers anymore? Games drier than Gandhi's flip-flops. Thank you for that. That really outstanding comment. It's an outstanding comment. That's just outstanding. Just us. I'm not talking about Jas. I'm talking about Jas. I'm talking about who does it? Currently, if it's a draw, Brisbane Roar would be in the top 6, and if they win, they would be in the top 4. If they win this game, they would go to 4th position behind Adelaide with a game in hand. Look at us go. There's some wanker who is using your thumbnail to stream. Oh, really? No, I think that's one of those Asian streaming, you have to click onto this website and sign up to watch the A-League for free. I think it's one of those. Click on it. I'd love to know, is it actually a person doing it? Because otherwise, the thing is, I could easily copyright them. I'm not going to do that. But it's just sad. It's thumbnails aren't hard to make, man. They're really not hard to make. Brian Reyes says, Optus Stadium is good, but is underused. Would love to see a Perth NRL team so it can be used more often. Also, we saw Origin was packed out, so people are keen. Origin's different. But there was a Perth team. There used to be a Perth team. Perth is closer to other countries than most of Australia. Perth is closer to Beijing than it is to any point of civilization that anyone cares about. And no, they're showing some stat sheet of the game. Yeah, see, some wanker. Yeah, it's just some wanker who clickbait effectively. Malcolm says BKR back with some A-League action. Mate, he's back with some A-League action. He's absolutely flying, son. He's absolutely flying. You bet, Malcolm. I tell you what, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, I'm not going to be happy with you, son. I'm not going to be happy. Just give me 1 second here. Bada bing, bada boom. Just talk amongst yourselves. Otherwise, well, enough. Tell 1 second here. Tell him to message. I'll pick him. There you go. All right. Should just move my phone charger over here. Zach says, no, they're showing some stats of the game, Muppet. Don't they learn thumbnails in grade 3 now? Absolutely. Thomas says, Perth robbed. Yeah, what? Robbed people of a... I'm not going to make that joke. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Nice person, nice man. Optus Stadium, it was not where the NRL would go, by the way. Like, they would not put the NRL in Optus Stadium. There's no way. Absolutely no chance. If anywhere, the NRL would be played... There's no Optus. It's too big. There's no way there's going to be 50,000 people. They're not going to be able to warrant a team there. You know, we've already got complaints with a core stadium as it is. Bank West, or Combank, sorry, gets a decent amount, but with that being said, that's because Parramatta's a shithole. There's nothing else to do out there. So I don't think that they would use Optus. They'd probably use the A-League stadium. Looking forward to Wellington finishing on top. Yeah, that's happened never. That's happened never. No, I'm not going to stream the World Cup tonight, but I will stream the semi-finals and I will stream the final. I'm taking a bit of a break at the moment, Roller, because I'm pretty full on throughout the year. Like, I smack the shit out of the NRL. I vlog, like, I travel, plus also stream, and yeah, it's pretty full on. So I've been taking a little bit of a break recently, especially after that Rugby League World Cup too. That Rugby League World Cup took a lot out of me. Zay Brown says, the ground the Force play at, they would play the NRL there. Yeah, probably, yeah. Make some serious tuck shot money. Mate, exactly right. You know, the tuck shot money, you've got to get those little red frogs, mate. Those red frogs, they're the shit. They are the shit. Just go to schoolies, mate. Go to schoolies, you get them for free. Because you have those people who were called the red frogs, giving out red frogs. How good's that? And it's their wicket. Oh, it's on right now, isn't it? Yeah. It's on right now. So if Adelaide win this game, they will go to second position, but they will be a game in front of Melbourne City. Went to Mexico this year. What are you talking about? What are you even talking about? Oh, me went to Mexico. I did go to Mexico, yeah. Try getting green ones. They went, I think they went extinct. I've not had one of those red frogs in ages, but yeah, the green ones, geez. I don't know. I'm not exactly a frog connoisseur. Like, I'm not exactly an entrepreneur of the red frog business. But yeah, I haven't seen a green frog in a long time. My keyboard is a Muppet. That's because you are a Muppet. Just taken after you. Had a red frog at the pub once on a Saturday night. Made me feel funny. You're an idiot. Logan Smith says, go to Roar. It's a good comment, that. It's a good comment. It's a very good comment. Okay, Dad's mate is honestly, he's something else. He's something else, that guy. He really is. He's something else. Zach says, we declared for 511 and now we're bowling. It's 135. Yeah, West Indies are shithouse. West Indies have really gone backwards in cricket. And this is why I say that Jamaica is up for the taking in any sport. Any sport. If you want to take over that country as their number one sport, it is open for business. Because cricket in West Indies is dead. It's dead. I'm telling you. You could see Rugby League become that number one sport there, especially after the way they played in that Rugby League World Cup. Just saying, it's open for business, baby. He's got that sign up saying bing bong, bada bing, bada boom. Come inside. Happy to do it. That's exactly what's happening right now. Get around it. Get around the Jamaicans, man. Brian says, also Steve Smith is captain. Get around the Schmitty Meister. What's this David Warner shit that I've been seeing recently? The last couple of days, David Warner's been crying like a little girl, saying he wants to captain. Captain D's nuts, man. You're not going to captain. Why does David Warner feel like he deserves captaincy? Jay says, is it also come as a flog? Isn't he injured? Roland says, favourite Christmas film. I don't know why I've been craving watching Santa Claus recently. My favourite Christmas film is a weird one that not many people... I don't know if everyone knows this one, but it's a fantastic movie. It's a fantastic movie. It's one that I have a tradition with my mum to watch before every Christmas. We watch it on New Year's every year. And it's Christmas with the Cranks. Christmas with the Cranks. Great movie. It's a great movie. So we'll watch that on Christmas Eve again this year. Brian Ray says, West Indies have a rich history, though. They've won 2 ODI and T20 World Cups. Yeah, well, when I was like 1 year old, before I was born, Brian. Deary me. West Indies, the last time they were relevant was the last time Man United were relevant. Huh? It's the truth. It's actually probably the truth, too. The last time West Indies were relevant was actually the last time that Manchester United were relevant. The Muppets. But guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get around it. First A-League stream back in about a year. Do I still watch the Sevens? I do still watch the Sevens. I do still watch it when I can. But it's just full on. Being me and having all these, like, it's just full on, man. Christmas with the Cranks. It's a bloody unbelievable movie, Charlie. Oh my God. What's his Tim Allen, Janet. Oh, what's her name? Janet. She was part of the Halloween series. Janet. What's her name? It's something Janet, isn't it? Or her name is Janet, not Janet Jackson. Before Daz May says Janet Jackson. I don't know, but yeah, it's one of my favourites. And then there's also if anyone in this chat says Die Hard, you're getting timed out because Die Hard's not a Christmas goddamn movie. I'm telling you right now, we're not doing this. We're not having this conversation. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Samuel Lee Curtis, that's the one, not Janet. Jane. Well, I got the J. How about that one? I got the J. Malcolm says too much sport, not enough BKR for all sports. Not enough BKR for all sports. However, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a view for next year. Is that the first week of the rugby league season, I'm going to be going to the Titans-Tigers game, but I still want, to have content streamed. So I'm considering getting Dan and Dano and Antonio to stream the Dolphins game and then the Titans game. The first time alone is great. Yeah, the first time alone is good, Nabtab. The first time alone is good. Medvedev said something stupid in the chat. Medvedev's just an idiot. He said, you want to see what he said? Do you want to see what Medvedev said? He said something stupid. He said, let's go Adelaide. Oh, what a silly comment. What a very silly comment. Nim Arjit says, can you please tell me how to watch the game? It's on right behind us, mate. It's on right behind us. The games, they haven't come back. It's half time right now. It's half time. You just watch out back here. You just watch out back. Bingo. Go, Charlie. Go, you good thing. Up at the boys. Up at the boys, son. Get around them. Greg Martin says, Daniel and Antonio Fortnite stream. Absolutely not, son. This is the funny thing. People don't understand how difficult it is to stream, especially when you're watching your team. Once again, League Zone, thank you very much for the membership for 14 months. Look at him go. He says, let's go the Roar. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, that's a great comment. That better than Medvedev's stupid comment. But yeah, thank you very much for being a member for 14 months. But yeah, the people always think, especially Antonio and that, they don't realise how difficult it is to stream games and commentate like I do, let alone your team. Because there's a lot of dickheads who will come in that chat who will deliberately troll, right? And I'm unless there's a real controversial moment, I can really push past the shit. But I'm scared from it. If we lost that game to the Tigers, they would get blasted. They would have absolutely no idea how to deal with it. I can imagine. I can imagine the scenes. I just saw Home Alone a few days ago. Such a great family movie. Thank you very much for that really intriguing comment. Really intriguing. I don't know, can you sit with that other bloke? Can you sit with the other bloke? Get out of here. Jay sits in the corner over there with his Perth mates. And there's a whole total of half of them. One person, and that's Jay. And then you've got your Adelaide mates over there. There's only two of you. And then you've got everyone else in regular civilization that is over here. Brian says, do you think people should support their country of birth or the country they live in sport events? I think they can support whoever the goddamn they want, but as long as you're related in a sense to that country, as long as you're not changing, wherever you're most proud of. It's like me, right? I was born in Cogra in Sydney, but my mum lived there for 2 weeks. I was 2 weeks old when mum took me to Queensland, and I lived in Queensland my entire life. So not a single bit of me is represented by New South Wales. Not a single bit of me. I lived in Brisbane until I was 13, from when I was 2 weeks old until I was 13, and then from 13 onwards I lived on the Gold Coast. So nothing of me, by the way, second half has started, by the way, guys. Nothing of me is New South Wales. It's the exact same. It's like if someone is born in America and then they live in England from, half a year to a year, or even up to 4 years old, 5 years old, and they live, once again, Adelaide with a chance. Blocked by Aldred. Oh, good save by Freak. I think I have another chance here, Adelaide. Oh, I don't know where the ball is, but it's gone out for a goal kick. But yeah, that's the thing, man. It really comes down to the circumstances. Zany Boy Sports says, hi. Hello, mate. Roller Boy says, Adelaide going to pump the Roar. Cool, bro. You're not going to be able to get the reaction that you've been desperately trying to get this entire stream, Roller. You ain't going to be able to get that reaction that you've been trying this entire time. Manoj says, who win today? Who win? Brisbane Roar, mate. And then Marshit says Adelaide, and then he says, come on you Reds. I was about to say, he said Adelaide, and then he goes, come C-O-Y-R. I thought it was saying, come on you Roar. All over the Roar. Good luck, mate. Yeah, good luck. So Brisbane here with the ball down at the back. I might cry if the Roar lose today. That's how much... I I do want them to win, man. I do want them to win, but it's going to take some time for me to really get back into my passionate Brisbane Roar self. Tan Lee says, do you think Christian Volpato got secret select by Italy? I think Christian Volpato's a dickhead. Manoj says, Roller, who win? Who win? Brisbane Roar wins, mate. And Roller thinks that too. He's just lying to you. Brian says, I have a mate who went to a Broncos game at Suncorp. I'm so sorry. Shit, Brian, I'm so sorry. Bless up, man. A mate went to Suncorp Stadium once? Oh, my God. 1 second here. I'll read your comment in a second. Adelaide goes over the top. That will be a Golgaronos. But has lived in New South Wales all his life and feels obligated to support Queensland because he supports a Queensland-based club. Okay, so I have a mate. Let's figure this out. I have a mate who went to a Broncos game at Suncorp once, but has lived in New South Wales all his life and feels obligated to support Queensland because he supports a Queensland-based club. You just went Origin. Oh, I don't know about that. In the same sense, like who are we to tell them they're wrong? You know, it's their thought process, it's their beliefs. As long as they're not changing teams, that's the thing. Like anyone who changes from Queensland, New South Wales, or New South Wales to Queensland is just a muppet. You're stupid. As long as he sticks by it, and if he feels he's proud of Queensland, then be a Queensland fan. If you're proud to be from New South Wales, then be a New South Wales fan. It's unfortunate that you have to have, a sexually transmitted disease from a male counterpart to be a New South Wales fan, but it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Brisbane Roar here with the ball inside. Oh my God, I thought it was going to be a goal. Well, Roller's been timed out for saying something. Didn't get to see it, but rest in peace, sir. We knew it was coming, though. We knew it was coming. My mate went to Suncorp. He is in the UFC now. Fair enough. I've been to Suncorp for Anthony Mundine versus Jeff Horn, and honestly thought the UFC was at Suncorp Stadium that night. That was terrifying. You made some updates from God's country. Yeah, Queensland's pretty nice, isn't it, Daz? It is. Yeah, Queensland is pretty nice. Especially Gold Coast. Not Brisbane, though. Brisbane's a bit of a shithouse. Nikolai Porn says, what do you think, guys? Will be over 2 goals? Over 2 goals right now? I think it's going to struggle to get a goal at this point. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it over 2 goals, but right now it's a big old struggle. To see a goal. Greg Martin says, I don't think anyone can be proud to be from that shithole of a country. What, New South Wales? I wish they were our own country. Get them out of here. Just get them out of here. Greg must be talking about England. He might be talking about Perth. He might be doing it. Brisbane is a bit odd. It woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, their river it looks like sewage. It does. I can't be doing this though because I'm a Brisbane Roar fan, so I can't be sitting here on a Brisbane Roar stream as a Brisbane Roar fan and be shitting on Brisbane. But then again, you just wait till the NRL comes back, and trust me, it'll come back. New South Wales and the New Jersey. Brisbane Roar here with a chance. Go Brisbane. I'm just sitting here shitting on Brisbane as a Roar fan. How good's that? This is nice passing even, Roar. It's nice passing. This is like bloody Barcelona. This is like bloody Barcelona. No, that'll be a throw-in. Imagine deep down inside your heart saying to yourself, I'm a Brisbane Roar fan. Oh, how heartbreaking is that to hear those words? Just heartbreaking. Bobby says, let's sort out Tasmania first. That place is never getting sorted out, son. That's long gone. Tasmania's long gone, mate. We gave up on them a long time ago. Brian says, the only good thing about Brisbane is Caxton Street. As long as you're a fan of Queensland, as long as you're a Queensland fan, I haven't had too much trouble there as a Titans fan. But if you're a New South Wales fan, I've seen people get slapped in that street. Smashed in that street. That place is quite terrifying if you're a Blues fan after an Origin game, whether it's a win or loss as well. All right, so Brisbane here with the ball. Brisbane started off the second half better. 51 minutes gone here. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Okay, opportunity. Opportunity's gone because they're stupid. Greg said, I reckon Dad's mate should go there for a holiday. Mate, he loves that place. He loves that place. Some actually say that some people actually, there's rumours that go around that Dad's actually created Tasmania. Yeah, the rumours could be true. I wouldn't put it past it. I wouldn't say they're too outrageous. All right, so Adelaide with the ball here in their own half. Can we see a goal? Can we please see a goal? Can we please see a goal? Can we please see a goal? Can we see a goal? Can we see a shot on target from either of these teams? That'd be fantastic. That would just be simply superb. Brian says Tasmania's not a part of Australia. It's more part of Australia than Perth is, however. It's not a part of Australia except for the fact that it's closer to Australia than Perth is. So at least it's got that going for it. You know, at least if you put up a flare from Tasmania, you know, people from Melbourne might be like, hey, something's going on down there in Antarctica. Chance here. Chance with the Roar. Charlie Austin. Wasted my time with that. SP's Roar couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo. Couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo. Also not even trying to hit the barn door because they're not shooting because I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know what's wrong with them. But then again, this is the Roar. Like, they don't have any attack. I reckon they should just get Luis Suarez, mate. Just do it, you know. Just do it. You set up a flare, people will be like, what's going on down there in Antarctica from Tasmania? But if it was Perth, no one would see it. That's when Beijing would get involved because people are like, something's going on down there in South China. Greg Martin says some people say he created Christmas Island as well. Oh, I thought it was going to be a goal there for Adelaide, but Brisbane do clear it. Vobsy Perth. Okay. Tommy, he's a Manly fan. He sent us all into lockdown for the whole of 2021. But he has the audacity to talk shit right now about Vobsy's mum's house. Nabtaz, do you think any sport in America gets good atmosphere in chanting? Chanting? No. Atmosphere? Absolutely. Baseball and hockey. Great atmosphere. Basketball, not so much. It's okay. It depends on the game, obviously. But baseball is always a good atmosphere. But chanting, there's no such thing as chanting in America. Once again, Brisbane Roar have broken away. They've got numbers here. Get the ball across. This could be a goal. Brisbane Roar. You silly goose. What the shit, man? How does Riku Danzaki bloody not score that goal? That is absolutely outrageous. That is a perfect ball in the middle of the box. If he whacks that in, it's a goal. SPC's Brisbane Roar Jokers. Hey, we're not losing, mate. Take that. So Brown says, rank the top 8 teams in terms of what clubs need to be good for the A-League to become successful with the fans. So what you're saying is which teams need to be successful for the A-League to be good? Wanderers are probably... I would say... Man, it's hard. That's a hard question because I wouldn't separate too much of Wanderers' Victory. I'd say Wanderers and Victory maybe tied top. Then I would say Sydney and Brisbane are tied second. I don't think anyone really gives a shit if City are good. Wellington. Oh, that's a free kick. That's going to be a yellow card there to Adelaide as well. Yellow card for Brisbane Roar as well. Adelaide get a free kick just outside the edge of the box to the right-hand side. I would probably say Victory and Wanderers need to be good for the A-League to be good. Oh, Mariners are a shout too. Mariners are like on the same level as... No, Mariners are below Brisbane. I'd say Wanderers, Victory. Step down, Roar, Sydney. Step down, Mariners. Maybe Mariners on their own. Mariners, Newcastle. And then you'd go Adelaide, Perth and whatnot. You'd go Adelaide, Perth. Then you would go probably City and Wellington. And then you'd go Macarthur and Western United. All right, so it's going to be a good opportunity here for Adelaide. They're going to put this one out on the end of the box. That shot was probably worse than what Dad's mate could do after a 3-day bender. Etor says over. It's not over, man. No over here. It's not looking likely for an over here. Oh, yeah. I believe that we will win. I believe. Oh, Brisbane Roar here. As I sing the American chant. Oh! Is that not a free kick penalty? Well, close to penalty, but it will be just a throw in here for Brisbane Roar. Could even be a corner. Just as I start singing the famous American chant, that's a great tackle. It's a fantastic tackle. What's the best Premier League fixture for the best atmosphere? I would say best atmosphere could honestly be between... It could actually be United Leeds over at Ellen Road, maybe. There's heaps, man. There's heaps. United Liverpool, United City, Tottenham Arsenal. All right, they whip this ball in here from the corner here. Brisbane Roar. So close from Tommy Aldred. Very close. Very close there from the Tommiest of Aldreds. I don't think it's a terrible game, this. SB says, did you enjoy Australia in the World Cup? If I didn't enjoy Australia in the World Cup, then would I be here? SB, but yeah, of course I enjoyed Australia in the World Cup. It was a fantastic World Cup. Fantastic World Cup for Australia. It lays a platform. Arsenal-Liverpool. Arsenal-Liverpool? Yeah, out of it. You did well. You did fantastic. Considering expectations, we did fantastic. Ooh, Assayas with a nice little play here from the midfield. That was really nice. Brisbane Roar get the ball back. Danzaki. Can't believe he missed that. Brisbane Roar have definitely been the better team in the second half. Clearly been the better team. They're all over him. They're all over him like a rash, as we said in the chat before, eh? Hey, Roller? Roller Joyce? But 30 minutes to go here, guys. 30 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We will be back tomorrow night for Sydney FC versus Melbourne City. Mark his words, mate. You mark it. I marked it down. All right, so Knowles will be coming on here. Knowles will be coming on for Brisbane Roar. Didn't enjoy Matt Ryan taking on two Argentinian players in the penalty area. That's a very intellectual point you make there, Zach, and I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. We have to agree with you on that one. Didn't enjoy Matty Ryan taking on two Argentinian players in the penalty area. You're absolutely spot on there. So Knowles will come off. And there was another substitution, but we didn't get to see that. I just want to tell everybody, are you streaming any World Cup game in the morning? Not tomorrow, but I will do the semi-finals next week. So Joseph Knowles comes on for Nicholas Milicinic. I don't think they made the second substitution. Oh, no, they did. Rama Akbari comes off, and Henry Hoare comes on. He comes on. Can we see a goal? Come on, man. Come on. I knew that was coming, trucking. Brian says, I feel like Netherlands versus Argentina is going to be like this game and go to pens. Yeah, I think Argentina get through, but yeah. I think we've known for quite some time that Argentina versus Brazil was looking like the likely option. That's a free kick for sure. It was looking the likely option that was going to be coming out of that side of the groups. Jay is right. We actually can smell you, unfortunately, SP. We actually can. We actually can. It's very unfortunate. Who is your favourite to win the World Cup? I think we all know the favourites are Brazil. But I think France are a very good shout, bro. France look very good in this World Cup. I know Australia, absolutely slaughtered them for the first 30 minutes. Absolutely slaughtered them. Embarrassed them. Embarrassed France for 30 minutes. If it wasn't for Argentina being cheaters, no, I'm not going to insult Argentina. Some of their fans are wank though, eh? Like I actually like Argentina, but some of their fans are wank. I made a video about them on my TikTok. Brian Ray says, oh yeah, what do you think about Morocco's run? Knocked out Spain in a shock upset. Yeah, they are the Ghana of 2010, but they'll get knocked out this week. Portugal should beat them. Oh my god! Joe Gauchi's had a fantastic game. He saved another one and got clear off the line by Adelaide. This game, there has been like 3 clearances off the line by both teams. Brisbane Roar, chance here, in the box. Oh, straight at the keeper. Literally anyone but the keeper. That's goal. Matabish. Oh, man, so close. Who are you rooting now that the Aussies are out? Who's got the most attractive women? Brazil's got attractive women. Argentina have attractive women. France, attractive women. England's accent's good though. The women's accent, as long as they're not, they've got the Liverpool, the Scouse accent though. So, who else is in there? Morocco. I don't know if they've got that attractive women. I don't know. I'm intrigued. Who else is still in? Netherlands. Not the biggest fan for me. Not the biggest fan. I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna have to just go for Brazil. Mate. Get around it. I'm going for the winner. That's what I'm going for. Essex women. Not even if there's a fire. Not even if there is a fire. Not even, mate. There's no chance. Not even. Adelaide make a substitution here. Blackwood comes on. England have Harry Maguire. Mate, he's no Harry Suter. Apparently Everton want Harry Suter, by the way. Apparently Everton are looking at Harry Suter. So Josh Carvalho comes off here and George Blackwood comes on. All the countries except the Dutch have attractive women. What is it about... Like, do Netherlands still have attractive women, don't they? Like, everyone has attractive women at some points. But... not compared to Brazil and that. Like, South American countries like Colombia. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. What are we talking about here on the football stream? What are we talking about? On an A-League stream, we're currently talking about attractive women across the countries. For how long exactly? That can relate to that conversation with Roller and also our conversation as well. Yeah, that will go for a throw-in. They'll just smoke all day. Oh, are they very big smokers, are they? No, Colombian women, Medvedev. Oh my God, man. Terry Brown says the most attractive women are Islanders. Yes and no. Yes and no. So Brisbane here, left-hand side. They're going to cut this one back. Good defense. Good defense. I'll say there's a very clear difference. Xavier. Like, they're either really not attractive or really attractive, yeah. But Islanders are an acquired taste for a lot of people from, like, not the islands. Like, for me, I find Islander women attractive, absolutely, but a lot of people don't too. Tongan and Samoa women, yeah, but Samoa can also be dicey. Retiman women, very attractive, but also very crazy. Jay says Thailand women. Anyone? Yep. Thought that would be your first thought of choice. You guys over there in Perth thinking about those Thai women. Yeah, interesting, son. Interesting. Very interesting. Tunnelly says, I wish Graham Arnold utilised more of Kual. Yeah, he was very young, man. He wasn't going to be utilised too much, man. Oh, look, Dinners. Oh, Dasma, stop it, man. Oh, boy. Most attractive South Americans, Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil, Argentina. I don't mind me some Peruvian as well. No hard feelings, hopefully. Mate, you just go through every country at this point, mate. Tell ya. Some Mexican women too. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. It's getting ridiculous. It's just getting ridiculous. I hope someone takes offence to this conversation because, like, everyone takes offence to everything nowadays. So it's like, just do it, man. Just take offence to it, man. So Adelaide here going to go down the right-hand side. That was close to Brisbane Roar again. Jay says, only 70-year-old billionaires will pick up those Bangkok Betties. Mate, you know, someone's always going to have someone love them, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Adelaide! Oh, save. This is actually not a bad game. It's getting out of hand, Brian. It really is. It's getting out of hand. Xavier says, Māori people are hot as well. Can be. I wouldn't say that they're my go-to preference, though, in regards to overall. But in the same sense, every single culture and every single country has attractive women. Look, we're talking about, like, consensus, like general consensus. I'm on the way to Croatia to consult women. There's some great attractive ladies in Croatia. There's that one lady right now who's gone to the World Cup. Unbelievable. Still without a goal here. And that corner will not result in a goal there for Adelaide. And Roller says, go the Roar. Fair enough, mate. I thought you were going for Adelaide here, but he does say go the Roar in capitals too. And an exclamation mark. Well, you go Roller. Appreciate the support for the Brisbane Roar. Adelaide here. Ooh, that will be a corner. Oh, no, it is a corner, yeah. It is a corner. Something weird about you, Greg. Something really strange about you, Greg. It's all right. You'll get through this tough, this midlife crisis that you're currently going through, sir. Midlife crisis. What about Margot Robbie? Well, that's just come out of nowhere. We're currently talking about South American women. Then we go. Margot Robbie actually went to school 3 minutes from where my house is right now. Not here, but in Australia. Oh! I thought it was going to be a goal. Margot Robbie. She's a Titans fan, mate. Take that. What is Adelaide going to do, yeah? They definitely don't look like they're going to, but thanks for... how much did you bet on them? Did you put $20 on Adelaide? Or are you just talking shit? You just circle jerking yourself? Because, Adelaide haven't actually looked that good. Neither of the Roar, but the Roar have probably been the better team. Definitely been the better team in the second half. Maybe the last 5 minutes has been Adelaide, but besides that, Brisbane will definitely be the better team in the second half. But it's been a very plateau game, I would make an argument for, sir. I actually met Margot Robbie in Gotham. In Gotham you met her, did you? You met her in Gotham, did you? Yeah? Was that there with Mr. Freeze as well? Did you see Mr. Freeze there? You see bloody Poison Ivy? Bloody I met Margot Robbie in Gotham. You're a goose. He spent his touch-up money on that funny grass. Fair enough. Brisbane Roar, head that ball down. Come on. Calm the Roar. We are all Titans fans. Mate, Greg, you've never said anything more truthful in your life. You really haven't. It's actually an impressive comment. That's impressive, that comment. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. That's going to be a free kick here to Adelaide. If anyone is critiquing our women, they're probably in Perth. Doesn't reflect our country. What do you guys think about Australia as a consensus? Of course, we have some very attractive women. It just depends where you go, really. I think it's because we see them 24/7, so maybe other countries find them a lot more attractive. Chase says this game is like an under 6 game right now. So boring. It's not fantastic. It's not bad though. It's not fantastic though. As a consensus, like a general consensus, what do you reckon the world thinks of? I think a lot of people do find Australian women quite attractive. There's no spice to it though, you know. You need that South American flair. Huh? Oh my god, he was down and then he just got straight back up. What a muppet. Australia's the best probably because of the multiculturalism, I guess. To be honest, all nations have hot women. We only look for the hot women in certain countries. Literally said this about maybe 10 times in this conversation, Xavier. Literally 10 times. And that's going to be a throw-in here to Adelaide. 20 minutes to go here, guys. 20 minutes to go. Still 0-0. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. Roller says Ghana don't have... Okay, let's go away from the... Let's go away from that one. Let's do that. Chase says, were you proud of the Aussie boys in the World Cup? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, good call, Jay. Good call. What about... I think that says Portuguese. I can't really see. It hasn't come through. Portuguese. Oh, Adelaide chance. Oh, I thought we were going to score a goal there. I thought we were going to see a goal. I thought we were going to have our hearts provided love from a goal in the back of the net, but it will be a corner instead. I reckon Roller is probably going to last maybe another 3 minutes. No, don't worry. He lasted 0 seconds. He's been timed out. Portuguese women would look they'd be like very similar to Spanish. Very similar. Alright, so it's going to be a corner here for Adelaide. If you guys didn't know, it is a corner. Corner. 19 minutes to go. Do you like... Okay. And that's going to be... That's a goal. Adelaide goal. Adelaide will get the header. And it will be a 1-0 there. Blackwood. That's a super sub. Super sub Blackwood will score the goal there for Adelaide, and it will be 1-0 to the boys. Boys. Memphis says, Australia win the next World Cup. I just have a feeling. All right, mate. Greg Martin says, Blaze, the Kiwi English-French man married a Portuguese woman back in 1840. Mate, that sounds like a fun time. It sounds like a very fun time. But it doesn't have as much as I would think. That's a little bit racist, to be honest with you. You know, you've got English, okay. You've got French, so you've got the European connection there. And then you've got Portugal, so it's only European. You know, what about the South American connection? You know, what about the Australasian? What about Asian? You know, what about everywhere? That's just it's very individualised. Ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Offensive, Craig. 18 minutes to go here. It's 1-0 to Adelaide. 1-0 to Adelaide. Yeah, I think this game is probably deserving of a 0-0, but at least we have seen a goal. The line gets drawn at Logan. Oh, no. Now we're talking. Now you're getting scary. Now we're getting scary. You know, someone's asking me about Mount Druitt, and now someone's talking about Logan. Unbelievable. This is getting outrageous. It's getting outrageous. It is unbelievable. And you know what's beautiful? Is that we have the Women's World Cup in Australia next year. The Women's FIFA World Cup is in Australia next year. So I hope that we see many fans of the game. Go the Women's World Cup. Go. Greg Munson, apologise for my very hurtful comment. Very hurtful. It's very hurtful. It's offensive. It was offensive to everyone who's not from Europe. Brisbane Roar whip it in. Good ball. Except for the good part. It was a ball though. And Adelaide, they did come from behind and equalise against Western Sydney. Western Sydney been good this year. When's Brazil playing? Brazil play at 3 a.m. my time. So 1 a.m. Queensland time, 2 a.m. Muppet time. $17 minutes to go. Could the over 2.5 still happen? Jeez, watching the live stream, man, I tell you, watching the live stream of the game, the comment section is just stupid, eh? Like, there's just people arguing right now saying, I hope it's 1-1, and then someone will say, screw you, man, it's going to be 2-1, or it's going to be 2-2, or it's going to be 3-0, and they're arguing over something that none of them know shit all about, because all they know is that they've bet like $10 on the game. How many people watching? On that stream, 1,110. So not many, but at least something. On Keep Up, yeah. No, Marcus says, will you be streaming the Croatia vs Brazil game? I won't, but I'll stream the semi-finals next week, and I'll stream the final. Greg Martin says, Mafia. I think the Mafia has been involved in this game, absolutely, yes. Yes, absolutely. I think that if they're not involved in this game, then I think that it's... I think the Mafia has been told that they have to let the government take control. Brisbane Roar back on the inside. Oh, it's still their ball. It's still Roar's ball here. Out to the left-hand side. And that's going to be still Roar ball. Still Roar ball. And now it's not Roar ball. Actually, now it is. Oh my God, Charlie Austin. Oh my God, Charlie Austin. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was so good. SP, brother, if you're going to troll, bro, like, we're just... Actually, time out. Brian says, I hope England lose. Probably does. Xavier says, yeah. SP's trying to get the reaction, bro. You ain't going to get the reaction, bro. Xavier says, will the Women's World Cup next year in Australia be a success? I hope so, bro. I hope so, man. Oh, of course, SP is obviously Roller Royce. Obviously. But, we're like, brother, like, if you're going to troll, we'll just hide you, bro. Like, have a laugh and whatnot, but if you're just going to be a dickhead, then we'll just get rid of you. Zay Brands with the Women's World Cup next year in Australia. Yeah, I really hope it is, man. I think it'll be good crowds. And Australia are pretty good. As long as USA don't win, that's the main thing. I don't care who wins, as long as it's not USA. Greg's just bye-bye versions. Imagine coming onto an A-League stream to troll. It's like, bro.
Like, bro.
Get a life. Like. Alright, so Brisbane Roar here, right hand side. And in the box. Chance here. Oh! Dude, Denzaki, I'd take him off. I'd substitute him. I would substitute Denzaki. This guy is honestly missing everything, and he's getting opportunity after opportunity. That should have been a goal. I can't believe the Roar are losing 1-0 here. Oh, it was offside against Denzaki either way. But, like, look at how well they've been playing the second half, but they just can't seem to score. Denzaki's clearly offside. It's a great save there. Great save by the keeper, Gauchi. Brendan 160 says that would be about right. Pushing the back to get the advantage to score, and it still stands. How typical. Oh, man. Frustrating. Especially considering that I don't think Adelaide have been the better team in this game. I really don't. You would think they would learn how to trouble before making ults. It's very obvious. So 13 minutes to go here. Carlo Armiento comes on here for Charlie Austin. There's no fourth goal in 4 consecutive matches for Erisuki. Just like Melbourne Victory fans, Trolls have an IQ next to 0. Very close to 0. So Ibisuki goes off there for Darego. How long until you reckon we're a good team, Brennan? How long you reckon? Oh, Adelaide chance here. No, Brisbane get that ball back. I haven't minded the game. I don't think the game's been a bad game by any means. Brisbane Roar here. Look at the way, like, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. Heads it. Why would you head it that way? I would have headed it back to keeper, to be honest with you. I heard Perth Glory ain't doing so good. Hey, Roller, bye-bye. Nevada says, I heard Perth Glory ain't doing so good. Bro, I love how you say that when you can clearly see right here. Like, you can clearly see the ladder right there. Bye-bye, Roller. Have fun. Ta-ta. Mwah. Enjoy getting walking, son. Get on the treadmill. Oh, good clearance there. Malcolm Freak goes Waxky. It's football. Here's Muppet. Like, Nevada goes, I heard Perth Glory aren't doing so good. Like, you can literally see the standings right there. And he said he heard. He heard they're not doing good. No, you can see they're not doing good. Alright, so Brisbane here, 11 minutes to go. Can they find an equaliser? Allagish with the yellow card there for Adelaide. Decent amount of yellow cards in this game. Decent amount of cards. Oh, good ball there for the Roar. Oh, good ball here for the Roar. That's not a good ball though, but it will say inside, which is fine. Oh, that's a free kick. No, they're not going to call it. Don't worry. Don't worry. But what you do need to worry about is 10 minutes to go. It is time to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you don't do it, then you're a goose. You're just learning from Daz, mate, on how to be a goose. All right, Brisbane here outside the box. Can he whip a bad boy in? Not enough people in the box by any means. Here we go, chance. That's going to be a corner. Jay Shea. Jay Shea. I reckon Harry Suter, he should come to the Brisbane Roar. I reckon just sign for, don't ask for the $24 million, 24 million euros as a transfer fee. Evident Schmevident. Brisbane Roar, mate. Brisbane Roar. All right, so Brisbane here with the corner, puts it up, and that was a dreadful corner. Like, that corner was dreadful. Oh, Adelaide can score here. That is so bad for the Roar. Adelaide should score here. If they don't score here, this is outrageous. Oh, good save. Wow, that's a great save. 1-on-1. That was a terrible shot. Terrible shot. That was wow. How did they make that? How did they not score that? Oh, look at this little dude crying. Look at how tall are you? You're like 5'4"? Mate, you're not scaring anyone. Who's this little 5'4" midget having a crack? Relax, buddy. Who's this little 5'4" midget having a go right now? Look at the size of this dude. Yeah, he's not scaring nobody. You wouldn't be able to scare a fellow midget. What's this dude doing? Settle down, bucko. Must be St. Patrick's Day. Blaze called them a midget. Well, I'm 6'2", 6'3", so
5'4", 5'3" would be definitely very much smaller than me.
All right, so it's going to be, I think, a free kick here, Adelaide. I'm not sure. That guy was about as tall as my knee. Bloke having a sook with stare. Okay.
Okay.
What a cat. He's a cat, mate. Absolutely. Aldred. That's a great tackle, to be honest with you. Tom Aldred with an absolutely fantastic tackle. Oh, I understand why that.
It's so funny looking at this guy run around.
Tom Aldred is a tall bloke, solid centre back, and then you got some little pipsqueak trying to punch on with him. That was hilarious. Mate, Hornswoggle looked tall. Mate, this guy was just ridiculous.
Oh, headed in. This is a chance here for Adelaide. Is he going to have a crack? He won't. He'll wait for it.
And Isaias with an idiotic shot. It will be a corner. 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 7 minutes to go. I wouldn't say that this game would necessarily entice a great deal of casuals. Let's put it that way. All right. Can Adelaide put this game to bed and make it 2-0? Can they make it 2-0? Put it up. No. Goal kick. No. No way, man. No way. Let's see how many people are watching this A-League game on Keep Up. 1,200. Nearly 1,300 people. It's not bad. Nearly 1,300 people. It's not a bad shout, considering it's not the most fantastic of games. Another yellow card here for Adelaide. Oh, look, it's Midget Boy. It's Midget Boy. So Isaias will get a yellow card there. Joe Knowles will be the one who has to suffer the pain. The excruciating pain. At least he get a free kick. Hasbulla towers over him. Mate, Hasbulla would absolutely slaughter him. Oh, Adelaide here. They're going to break away again. It's a lot of shenanigans. There's a lot of people saying stupid shit, that's for sure. Oh, good defense. I honestly think Danzaki sold this game for the Roar. Like, the Roar have had a great amount of opportunities, and Danzaki has missed some really, really good sitters. Down to the corner. Should be an easy one here with the Roar. Adelaide should just sit back here. Six minutes to go. I think maybe 2 added minutes. Is Roll SP in the chat? Yeah, I don't think he can be. I think you have to be from outside. You have to be from outside Australia to watch Australia, New Zealand to watch on Keep Up. Because it's free. It's great. I wish the NRL would do this, please. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm in the Gold Coast when the NRL's on anyway, so I don't even know why I said that. So Brisbane Roar down the... Oh, can't get over the top. I would love to go to Roar. I'm looking forward to going to the next Roar game. Even though they'll probably lose, like, I'm looking forward to going to the next Roar game. I just hope it's not in Redcliffe. Because Redcliffe... That's going to be a goal. No, wow. Good work. Good header there from the Roar. It'll be a corner here for Adelaide. Adelaide are still attacking quite decently considering. Yeah, Ben Howard's had a pretty decent game. Not anything spectacular, but he's been fine. Oh, just a little bit too high there, that cross. Using a VPN to watch Keep Up. Fair enough. All right. Corner here. Left-hand side. Adelaide. No. It'll be a goal kick. Come on, Roar. Bicycle coming up. Danzaki to make up for his bullshit in today's game. Flash of Tuggers, where is this game happening? Redcliffe. Which version of the Gold Coast? It's very unfortunate if you're from Redcliffe. Very unfortunate. I keep hearing these random kids scream. Nothing's happening. Just settle down, bucko. Settle down. The Roar have stopped attacking since they've gone down 1-0. It's like they were playing quite well. It just couldn't score until they conceded that goal to make it 1-0 Adelaide. All right, that's a nice ball through the centre. It's a nice ball through the centre here for the Roar. Gets that ball out to the left. Okay, whip it in. 3 minutes to go here. 3 minutes to go. Roar, whip it in. Corner. Corner. Past the kids' bedtime. Well, it's 10:30 for me. I'm heading out after this. Going crazy. I'm heading out. Heading out on the town, son. 10:30 over here in Fiji. All right, so Roar with the corner from the left-hand side. Whips it up, puts it up. They're going to head it back. Oh, good opportunity. No, it's going to be another corner. Another corner. See what I'm talking about? Can you guys hear the same screaming? My God, kids, settle down. Nothing happened. All it is a corner. All right, so from the right-hand side now. Wow, it's happening local from me. What do you mean? Oh, what? You live in Redcliffe, do you? So sorry. Brisbane is. Oh, I thought that was going to be a goal. Oh man, that's a free kick for sure. That's a free kick for sure. That should be a yellow card too. That's going to be a red card because that's his second yellow. Yeah, he's gone. SAS is gone. Okay, red card. Red card here for SAS. Little midget boy. Midget man McGee. Midget McGee is gone. He's gone. He's gone. Midget boy is gone. So it will be a red card there for SAS. And it'll be a great free kick opportunity here for the Brisbane Roar. There's only a minute and a half to go here. Off to Barley with men. Off we go, son. Off we go. Yeah. He will take 14 years to get off the field. Don't you worry. Jeez, if I'm the Roar here, I cut this back to the edge of the box and shoot from there. Go back to doing Lucky Charm commercials. Absolutely. So Cyrus Demi comes on in for Jordan Courtney Perkins. I think Courtney Perkins was pretty good today. All right, Roar here with a great free kick opportunity. Lucky Charm commercials. And, it's going to be a corner there. Jeez, super close. Another corner here. Jeez, the Roar pushing really hard right now. They've got that red card, Adelaide, so opportunity with the Brisbane Roar. Oh, terrible, bro. Why are you taking a goddamn shot from that angle? Like, what a stupid Muppet McGee. Who was that goose? Armiento. Armaguso. What are you doing? Why would you take a shot from there? I think maybe 3 minutes to be added on here. Especially with that last minute and a half or so, this second half. 10 seconds left here. Oh, there's going to be another substitution. Nick Ansell. I think there'll be 3 minutes, but they could do 4, but I think it'll be 3. I think it is 4. I don't know. So Ben Haller will come off here for Nick Ansell. Yeah, we're probably going to get 3-4. If only this was Qatar, the Roar would have an extra 20 minutes. Yeah, they would. They would have had an extra 30 minutes in the first half, an extra 20 minutes in the second half. I have noticed that Qatar has slowed down on that, by the way. They slowed down giving such large extra time. Oh, here we go, Adelaide. They're going to push. This could be 2-0. This could be 2-0. They're in the box. They're in the box. Oh, my God. That was close. Oh, 6 minutes added on. What? 6 minutes? Really? I'll take it. I will take it. But 6 minutes is a bit outrageous. 6 minutes is a little bit outrageous here. I will take it gladly. But my God. 6 minutes? You wisher. I was thinking it'd be lucky to be 4. Lucky to be 3. Okay, 6 minutes. You do you, boo.
You do you. But Adelaide here pushing up forward again. Yeah, Brisbane, they just have to get all those numbers forward, man. 4 minutes to go here of added time. Yeah, SAS will be out of the game against Wellington Phoenix next week. I'll watch the games, Brian. I'm not going to stream the game, so tomorrow morning, yeah. Zach says, I've only been watching the 6 a.m. World Cup games. I've watched pretty much all of them. Oh, Chancey for Adelaide. This could be the sealer. This could be the sealer. This could be the sealer. And it'll be Roar's ball. Nice. Croatia, Brazil, untime touch. Yeah, I know. And then I might stream France England on Sunday. I might stream that game. Canada robbed. USA too, mate. Here we go. Here comes the Roar. 3.5 minutes to go here of added time. Brisbane Roar here. Can they whip it in? Whip it in.
Oh, it's a penalty. That's a penalty. Oh, it's a penalty. 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 It's a penalty for the Roar. With 3.5 minutes to go, it's a penalty. It is a penalty here for the Brisbane Roar. With 3.5 minutes to go here of added time, it's a penalty.
Oh my God. That's it. He does stick the boot out. Oh, here we go. This is a huge opportunity here for the Brisbane Roar to make it 1-1. What a stupid tackle. Here we go. Wow, wait, what a stupid tackle, man.
Come on. In the 94th minute, the Brisbane Roar might sneak. I told you at the beginning of the stream, the Roar are the team that you cannot... It's never over until it's over, son. It is never over until it's over. Can the Roar... Can they get the job done here and make it 1-1 with Adelaide having that red card? Come on. Jay O'Shea, you big, beautiful man. You big, beautiful man. Come on, Jay. And Brisbane deserve a result in this game. They do deserve a result. Come on, O'Shea. Come on, O'Shea. Come on, O'Shea. Yes! Come on, baby. Jay O'Shea to go 1-1, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Adelaide, what happened, baby? The boys are back in town, and the Brisbane Roar will hit the penalty in the 94th minute to tie the game at 1-1, and there's still time here. The red card there for Adelaide screwed him, plus the penalty. And let's go, Jay O'Shea. Puts it into the back of the net, and that's what we talk about. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go, son. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salvage the point for now, but there's still 3 minutes to go. Come on. Can you imagine we still win this 2-1? We Raw beat the champions of 2016. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. That 4'3" bloke isn't smirking anymore. He's not smirking anymore. She's not smirking no more. She's not smoking no more. Dear me. Hey, where's Muppet Boy now? I know my soccer. Adelaide all over them. All over these nuts, baby. Brisbane Roar. Oh, late for a kick call. Roller SB Royce. How we doing, big boy? Smoke more, smoke less. I like a good old smoke right now, baby. Brisbane Roar. How good is that? Oh, the commentary just had a nice little voice crack. Add another minute. Oh yeah. We'll probably add on another minute here. So it's 96 minutes gone now, but there'll probably be a minute or minute and a half to go because of the penalty. So Adelaide are desperate here for a draw. That's a bit silly. Oh, Blackwood inside. That's going to be out. Okay, come on, Freak. Get the ball quickly. Let's see if we can sneak this one late. If we win this game 2-1, that's crazy. If we win this game 2-1, that'd be absolutely crazy. It's a throw in. Come on. Juan. Brisbane Roar here. 6. There we go. But in the end, it will be 1-1, and I think that's a fair result there. Brisbane Roar do equalise late. Let's go the Brisbane boys, baby. They get the job done late to equalise, and they do now move up into the top 6. They will be in 6th position on 7 points, which is equal with the Central Coast Mariners, who obviously have a game in hand, and they play, I believe, on Sunday against... they play the Jets. They're playing in the M3 Derby against the Jets there. Adelaide, they will stay in 3rd position, and they're a game ahead of both the two teams that are playing in front of them, which is the Wanderers and also Melbourne City. So Adelaide could finish quite a little bit further down. They can't go out of 3rd place, though, because MacArthur can't go in over 12 points. However, if the Mariners win both their games in hand over Adelaide, they would go above Adelaide in that one. So there we go, guys. Sneaky little late goal. Exactly right, Jay. You can't complain with a sneaky little late goal, baby. Sneaky little late goal. Make it 1-1. That's a good way to end the first A-League stream back in a few years. Obviously, guys, smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Tomorrow night, we will stream Sydney FC versus Melbourne City, which should be a decent little game there. And yeah, let's get into it. So, like I said, I appreciate you, and I will see you guys next time. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Go the Brisbane Roar, baby. That's what we're talking about. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.